So I'm Jonathan Lee with Night Music Magazine, and you are?
I'm Frank Carter.
Frank Carter, nice to meet you, Frank.
Dean Richardson.
Dean Richardson, nice to meet you. So, obviously the festival here brings you to Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Where are you guys from?
We're from just outside of London, in the UK, and we've been a band for like 2 years now.
Wow.
So yeah, it's been kind of a bit of a quick rise for us to get to
it's
here.
2 years,
so.
and now you're in Jacksonville, Florida. You're
Exactly.
like, oh, yeah,
It's kind of crazy, but we feel just really lucky, pretty blessed that we're here. You know, like not many bands ever get to make it to the States from the UK. So while we're here, we're gonna do our very best to make a dent. You know.
Right. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what? I think I was talking with your tormentors. You said you guys played 2 shows prior here.
Yeah, we played 4 since we've been in. Yeah, we did like LA and SF. We played in Gilman Street, which is like a legendary hardcore venue.
Wow.
It's really, really fun. And then we flew over and we did Baltimore and we did Portland. No, Philly.
Yeah.
And sorry, my geography is like,
No, I hear
I'm
you.
melting in this heat, and like there's a lot, like, you know, my country is kind of a little bit bigger than Florida. Yeah. So I come here and I'm like, oh shit.
Driving like the length of the UK every day.
Yes.
Yeah, I've never actually been to London, but I've been overseas. I had prior military, and so I've been all around the Mediterranean, Middle East, and stuff like that. So I'm familiar with how vastly different the climate is. It's kind of shocking sometimes.
Even just the size, you know, like we can't, like Dean just said, like, you know, 8 hours we can be in Scotland. Like, if we get no traffic, we can be at the very top of the country. Like, come here, 8 hours is like a drive.
Yeah,
that's a cruise, you know. Like,
you get out when you arrive, and the climate's different between different places in the States. In the UK, it's kind of all just a bit grey. It doesn't really vary too much.
Right, I lived in Iceland for about a year and a half, and so it's it's kind of crazy up there.
Yeah.
So what do you like about the States that you don't really have at home so much?
the food, the people, the stages. I mean, it's all
very
different. You know, it's like for us, it's just you know, coming to the US is really nice because you know there's some cultural differences, but ultimately, like, we're here because we like rock music, and America loves rock music.
Yeah.
So that like, regardless of any of the changes, the differences, there's always something that we can bond about, and that's that we all just love rock. And so for us, it makes it really easy. It makes the whole situation really easy.
Awesome. So, what do you guys like better? Do you like the big festivals, or do you like the smaller, more intimate venues?
It's tough.
I think it's the answer for me is always doing both.
Yeah.
Like, if you do too much of one thing, you can kind of get into a rut with it. But I mean, with this tour especially, these festivals are pretty huge, and the shows we're playing are kind of like pretty small, kind of tough venues. So I just like doing both, really.
Yeah.
They each have
it's nice here.
Yeah,
they each have their benefits.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, I love, you know, the good thing about the big stage is that you're playing to more people. There's a bigger opportunity for you to convert more fans.
Obviously.
When you play in the small room, you're playing to your fans, so the shows can be a bit wilder, you know. So
it's a very different show as well. Isn't it?
It's a different energy.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. You know, because the smaller venues, those people are there to see you.
Exactly.
You know, and with the bigger festivals, they might not know who you are, but at least now they do. You know, and they leave, and that gives you guys a little bit more exposure.
That's the challenge. You know, that's what we're not scared of a challenge. We're here to convert. We want everybody that comes to, even just people walking past, we want them to stop in their tracks and be like, who are these guys? And then leave going, that was the best band of the festival.
Well, being a musician is a challenge from day one until the day you're 6 feet under.
Exactly.
I mean, you're always challenged to do something to push further. I mean, even Bono and those guys are still face to challenges as well too.
Of course, yeah.
So what's been the most exciting point of you guys' career so far?
I mean, look, probably the fact that we're 2 years in and we're playing a 4-week tour of the United States, like a lot of big festivals. You know, we're doing this one, we're doing Rock on the Range, we're doing Northern Invasion, Rebellion. Like we're doing a lot of big stuff, and
when you look at the lineups and realize there's not that many UK bands on them, and you go like, wow, like that's kind of.
this is a moment for us. Yeah, so it's really exciting. So we're just trying to focus on that, but we played some. We got Glastonbury back home, which that's a legendary festival.
I never even dreamt of that one. That wasn't even like.
It's like you don't. It's so rare for a band like us to get it. I mean, I've been playing music for 10 years. I've been in 3 bands.
Okay.
And I've played like Download and Reading and Leeds festivals like loads of times. Like I played Reading and Leeds 10 times.
That's a special thing to play Reading.
And that's I mean, the lineup of that has been incredible. Every great band you can imagine has played that festival.
Right.
I've never played Glastonbury, so this year we got it. So that's like that for me. That's the exciting part about getting home. But before that, I got a 4-week tour of the States. Like,
right.
It's exciting.
So what's been the most challenging part of your career so far?
4 weeks in the States. Seriously, like the thing is, I've got a 2.5-year-old daughter. I got a wife who I love very much. I'm sure you understand. I've been in the military. Like being away from your family is really hard work. It's really tough.
Regardless of what you're doing.
Exactly. I'm so lucky to have the job that I have.
Right.
But it just doesn't make it easier on those days.
Easier.
Like it was my birthday 2 days ago, and like my daughter's at home. Thank you. My daughter's at home, like eating my birthday cake with a big smile on her face. She's pumped, and I'm just kind of gutted. But I know I'm out here for me and for them,
Right,
so I've just got to try and be the best man I can be, and do the best job I can while I'm out here, and hopefully like make a big dent,
Awesome. So who does most of you guys' writing?
It's us. The band is us. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we write, like Dean will bring all the riffs, I'll bring all the lyrics, and then we structure the songs together. And it's always been like, it's funny for me, I've been playing music for 10 years and I've never been able to play an instrument. And when I met Dean, I was like, I want to start playing guitar, and he was like, please don't, because you have a weird way of working, So he'd bring music to me, and I'll just like cut it up in a way that it just shouldn't be cut up.
You just attack songs like not from a guitarist point of view, which is awesome, because I can only attack them from a guitarist point of view, because that's all I've done. So I think that's where the combo is. But you have started playing now.
Yeah.
But you're playing guitar like not a guitarist, which is awesome.
It's funny because I was raised from a musical family too, and I grew up. The first thing I started playing around with was the drums, and then I started playing guitar, and I had reached basically like a plateau where I just couldn't. My fingers don't move that fast.
I feel it.
So I went back to drums. I'm a much better drummer than I am a guitarist, never will be, but that's how it is, So is there a song that you guys have written that you have felt that you needed to write? Like this is a song that we have to write this song.
Yeah, there's a few, but there's a song called Beautiful Death on our first record, which I wrote kind of in the wake of my father-in-law passing away. It was a really intense time for me, and I kind of just tried to write all the words that I felt like me and my wife couldn't say, and a lot of people have told me that song gives them a lot of strength. And then our new record, Modern Ruin, the whole record I needed to write. It was really important for me. It's all about human relationships. I was, me and my wife were going through some stuff. Like I was going through some stuff with friends, with jobs, and it's
a very personal album.
It is, it is. But it's also like it's the record that's kind of breaking us. So it's like to lay it all bare like that and think that like, okay, I've got that out of my system, and then it's like, right, you got to go and play this every day, and it's like I get off stage and you'd think that might be kind of torment, like torture. Jesus Christ. But actually, it's like, it's been the best thing for me, because every time I play it, it's just strength. It gives me strength, and I just feel like I'm overcoming that thing every day. And now, it's like, it goes from being like, I was writing about a problem that was really affecting my life, to being something that I have totally embraced, and I just get power from every day.
That's the thing, the songs evolve over time. Like what they mean to you, even when you write them, doesn't mean the same now.
Exactly.
And then the same for people that listen to them. Like I found meanings in the songs that your lyrics that will only ever mean to me, to me and stuff. So
absolutely, it's one thing to write songs basically that you think that your fans are going to like, versus writing something from your heart that you need to write. And I think that more genuine.
We've never tried to write for fans.
Yeah, we only ever write the music that we want to write, and I think because it's real and it's honest, that's what people like about us. That's what our fans like. They appreciate the fact that we're not a one sound. Our first record was like hardcore punk rock, but it had a blues song on it. and people loved it. Like our next record is like more rock than hardcore, and people love it because they can just see that like this is where we're at, this is what we need to write, and they respect that, and it's about that mutual respect. If you have that, like people really like take you seriously. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So how you guys said only 2 years, but how has your band evolved since the beginning? Has it really changed much, or?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like when you see a photo of us from the start, it looks like a photo from like 8 years ago. Like, but it's only 2 years ago. Like it's kind of weird. Like,
yeah, the band has aged us. Like, for one, but it's changing all the time, like constantly. But I think the biggest thing is just it's changed us massively as people. Like it's given us like another shot at having the career that we've always dreamed of. And so like we're just trying to really respect that situation and appreciate it while we're in it, you know. Like I said before, we got families, we got wives and girlfriends and children, and it's tough to be away from them, but we've also got if you just are sad that you're away from them, then you miss all of the greatness in life, you know. And so we're trying to enjoy it respectfully as we go, and be good people for the people that are waiting for us at home, you know.
Awesome. So what are the biggest menial challenges you face on the road? Like the everyday things.
On this sort of showers.
Immediately, like we're both like showers.
I went restringing, I went showers. Like, I was like restringing 2 guitars today, but I still would just rather a shower.
I hear you. I'm a 2 shower a day kind of guy, and I couldn't do it, man. All right, outside of music, what has been your biggest accomplishments in life?
Well, I mean, I tattoo, and I'm an artist, so I've kind of been working on those careers forever as well, and you know, I don't know, like it's
a work in progress all the time.
Always, like careers are always a work in progress. But my biggest achievement, honestly, is my daughter. She's the greatest thing I've ever made. She will, you know, hopefully she will go on to make either better music or better art or better tattoos than me, or she'll do something totally different and kill it. Like she's already amazing, and she inspires me every day. So that's my greatest achievement, hands down.
I'm a father too, so I know the feeling. All right, so you just got home. Where's the first place you go to eat?
Oh my God. My kitchen.
Yeah, home. I'm straight home.
Yeah,
like we eat out at so many restaurants when we're on tour.
Right.
I don't really get home and then crave like Nando's, which is like massive in the UK. I just go straight for like my baked beans and my cupboard.
My wife is an amazing cook. So she's half Spanish, so we'll have like Spanish potatoes and like costillas, which is ribs, which my daughter loves. She'll like strip them to the bone.
My son is the same way.
Man, it's crazy.
Same way.
So like that's what I'm like. That always when I get home, I'm like on the plane, like ready to take off. I'm like, yo, Spanish potatoes, ribs, let's go. Like she's like, it's already done. Awesome. She's amazing. She's like,
awesome. All right, last question. What is your guilty pleasure music?
Oh man, I don't think I have a guilty pleasure. Like I like everything.
We've always we started writing pop music together. That's how we kind of got this thing. We're trying to write songs for like Will Young and stuff.
Okay.
So we've never really been of that. I think if people are connecting with a song, so be it. That's the whole point.
Yeah, I like everything from Bjork to Slayer to Sepultura to Madness to Elton John to Katy Perry. Like I like
David Gray is the one I get stick for. And James Blunt. I like James Blunt.
Man.
I can say that. But
that is a guilty pleasure.
Yeah, there you go. I'll go with James Blunt.
But yeah, like we just like music, and it's, you know, everybody's opinion of good is different.
Absolutely.
So we just like music, and we're lucky to have a career in it. So I think we just appreciate different music. I've been listening to a lot of Ennio Morricone. Like at the minute, the guy that did all the soundtracks for like A Fistful of Dollars and The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Like that shit gets me pumped like more than ever. Like I'm so stoked. So
we should go on to that today.
Yeah, that's what I was saying the other day. Like
very cool.
Definitely.
All right, so is there any other information you guys want to get out to your fans? Any kind of upcoming news?
Just that we're going to be on tour like for the next 4 weeks, all up and down the East Coast. So if you see us in a town near you, please come and see us. Absolutely. And our new album Modern Ruin is out now. You can buy it, or you can listen to it on Spotify or Amazon, like everywhere. It's everywhere. So just Frank Carr and the Rattlesnakes, Modern Ruin.
I'll try and get all some links down in below there, so everybody that watches this can kind of find more about you guys.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you so much for coming out. Pleasure to meet you.